How have you? Hope you guys had a great time today. I mean, the earlier today, you did great at work. Okay, and then ready to learn with me together. Okay, let me share the material really quick. Okay, 1 second. So today we're still learning about chapter 1. Okay, chapter 1 is learning about the water. Okay, jadi kita melanjutkan bab pertama ya. Bab pertama ini kita mempelajari bagaimana kita mengungkapkan, bercerita tentang cuaca. Okay, let me check real quick. Okay, so for this we're gonna do the role play. Just give me one moment. Okay. All right, let's do the role play. So I'm going to need some volunteers, please. Okay, let's see. I have Anne's dialect number 1 and number 2. Okay, right here where the cursor is, number 1 and number 2. Written in blue is going to be for Nalita. And then I'll have Mary number 1 and number 2 for Uni. And number 3 and 4. And dialect number 3 and 4 for Sita. And then I'll have Mary's dialect number 3 and 4 for Jennifer. And then, let me see. Okay. Anne's dialect number 5, 6 for Astuti. And then Mary's 5 and 6 for Siswadi. Okay, give me one. Okay, please remember, okay, because I don't put the note who's doing whose, okay. And then 5, 6, Mary. Okay, I think I have 1, 2. Give me 1 second. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, 3, 6. Okay, now 7 and 8 ends. Ends dialect number 7 and 8 for Lydia. And then Mary's number 7 and 8 for Angelina. Okay, 8 at 8. 1 second, okay. Okay, so we're gonna do it until 8 first, okay, and then from there we're gonna continue after that. Okay, we'll continue after you guys finish until dialect number 8. So give me 1 sec. Okay, let me unmute you guys. Please talk a little bit loud so other friends can hear you, and then we can learn the pronunciation and intonation together. Okay, let me unmute you guys. Okay, Nalita,
Good
Eunice.
evening, Miss.
Good evening.
Good
How are you?
evening, Miss.
I'm fine, Miss. Thank you, Miss. How are you, Miss?
Good evening, Miss.
Good evening, guys. Hope you guys had a good time today at work or at school, whatever you did.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you,
Good
Miss.
evening, Miss.
Good evening.
Good evening, Miss.
Good evening, guys. Okay. I don't know who's speaking here because okay. All right, guys. You can start whenever you're ready, okay?
Okay, Miss.
Okay, Miss.
Oh, it feels so cold this morning.
It sure is. Early this morning, my car's windshield was covered with frost. I had to spray it with water before I could head to school.
Who would have thought it could be this cold early December, especially in California?
I know. The temperature was 35 degrees Fahrenheit when I woke up this morning. I was freezing as soon as I got out of bed. The cold weather just hit me by surprise.
I cannot remember what it was this cold in early December.
Brace yourself and for the rain this afternoon. Cold and wet. Yuck!
It is going to rain this afternoon.
Not only this afternoon, but also the rest of the week.
Oh, it is going to be miserable. I have a full class schedule today and tomorrow to walk from class to class. I will have to juggle my books and my umbrella trying not to get wet.
You carry too much books. Why don't you leave some of them in your locker?
Ends. Okay, and 6 and 7. This is Lydia. Okay, none, huh? Okay, okay. My locker is a long way from my English classes. This is the reason why I carry all my books with me. Is it going to rain hard or just drizzles?
The news said that it would start to drizzle around noon, and then it would rain really hard by 3 o'clock.
No hope for better weather this week.
There is a slim chance of sunshine by Saturday. However, it will be foggy, windy, and rainy before the sun comes out this weekend.
I am glad that it rains, even though I don't not like rainy weather. We have a very dry season so far this year.
Yes, I can hardly remember when it rained last time. Well, as long as there is no thunder or lightning, I can bear it.
Okay. So let's continue first, okay, before I do a little review on the pronunciation. Okay, let me see. I'll have Anne's dialect number 9 and 10 for Al-Hajj. And then Mary's 9 and 10 for Melissa. Okay, and then Anne's 11 and 12 for JJ. Mary's 11, 12 for Lily. And 13, 14 for Nicole. And then Mary's 13, 14 for Ricardo. Okay, let me unmute you guys, okay? Remember your dialects number, okay, guys?
Evening, Miss Susan.
Good evening, how are you?
Fine, thank you, Miss.
Okay, excellent, nice to hear that. Okay, give me one. Okay, this JJ. Okay, JJ Amalia, I'm going to unmute you. Okay. Oh,
Okay, Miss.
Melissa. Okay. There. Okay, you guys are all unmuted already. Okay. Now let me pull this. Okay, 9. Dialect number 9. Okay. You guys can start whenever you're ready.
Okay, Miss. We rarely have thunder or lightning in California.
We are very lucky that California has one of the best weather conditions in America. When it is hot, it is not humid. When it rains, there is no thunder or lightning. And the cold weather during the winter season is quite mild compared to the weather of the other states.
Yes, we are lucky. However, sometimes when I look at the Christmas picture, I just wish we had some snow. It looks so pretty when everything is covered by a blanket of pure white snow.
Living in Southern California all my life, I have never seen snow. I would not mind playing in the snow once in a while.
Yes, it would be fun to make a snowman or go skiing.
We have never seen snow. We have never made a snowman, and we have never gone skiing. We better do something about this. Maybe we should trip to Aspen. Maybe we should plan a trip to Aspen. During winter time.
Okay. Whose turn is this? Okay, let me see. 12 and 13. Oh, okay, no. It's 11 and 12, right?
Mary, 11 and 12 is me.
12 already. I don't think we can afford a trip to Aspen. It is very expensive up there.
I I don't think we can afford trip to Aspen. It is very expensive up there.
I'm just wishing I know what I will be doing during winter break. I'll be working very hard to save money for a new car.
With the cars that we drive, it is better that we live in a place where there is no snow.
You're right. We are better off with no snow. Okay, I have class right now. See you later in the library.
See you later.
All right, perfect. Okay. Really appreciate your guys enthusiastic to do the practicing of pronunciation. Okay, guys. I have a little review. Okay, for the way that you guys pronounce it. Okay. Give me one moment. I'll have this. Okay, right here. First word. Okay. Early this morning, my car's windshield was covered with frost. Okay, frost here, it ends with a T. Okay, when you have a T, it's a T is a T like that. Frost. So you have a T like that on the back. No, instead of frost, you're gonna say frost. You have a T on the back like that. Okay, and then right here, let me see, Mary's dialect number 2. Okay, the temperature was 35 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, temperature.
Temperature.
Okay.
The temperature.
Okay, let's see. And then I'll have miserable. The word miserable. Let me check where is the miserable. How's that? Okay, ants dialect number 5. Oh, it is going to be miserable. Okay, miserable. Miserable itu dalam bahasa Indonesia, oh ini akan sangat menyebalkan begitu kira-kira ya bahasa Indonesianya. Kemudian, okay, here earlier I forgot who did the Mary's dialect number 5, but here. Okay, instead of much, I heard it was much. Okay, this is talking about book, something that's big, so you use many. Okay, you carry too many books. Okay, because books, the books are countable. Okay, buku itu sesuatu yang ukurannya besar, kemudian bisa kita hitung. Okay, jadi maksudnya hitung per piece like that. Okay, jadi kita menggunakan kata many instead of much. Okay, so it's written many also here. Okay, and then next I have here dialects of, give me 1 second, humid. Okay, right here. Mary's dialect number 9. When it is hot, it is not humid. Okay, humid is like this. Okay, humid itu kalau di bahasa Indonesia kan itu lembab ya, lembab, kondisi lembab. Nah, kemudian itu biasanya di negara tropis. Okay, jadi seperti negara kita ini negara tropis ya. Jadi saat kita panas ya, panas itu kita berkeringat ya, karena ada kelembaban udaranya itu tinggi gitu. Nah, kalau di California itu when they say it's not humid, jadi gini, saat panas itu mereka tidak berkeringat karena kelembaban udara itu tingkat air di udaranya itu sangat rendah. Jadi saat panas itu mereka di sana karena tingkat basa udaranya, air di udara itu sangat rendah. Jadi when it's hot, it's gonna easy to lit the fire. So it's gonna be, that's why when during summer, when it's hot, it's gonna be a lot of work for the firefighters because it's gonna be fire everywhere. That's because it's not humid, so it's dry. So when it is hot, it is not humid, means it is hot, it's dry. Okay, that's how the situation in California like that. Okay, so in Indonesia, even though it's hot, we don't see fire everywhere because we have the level of water in the air is pretty high. So even though we lit a fire in the wood or something, it's gonna take a while to burn. That's the opposite of California. When it's hot, it's dry, and then it's easy to get fired. Just a little bit friction, then that's gonna the whole forest is gonna get burned down. Okay, that's what the humid here meaning. Okay. Now I'll have another word here. Okay, ants dialect number 11. Yes, it would be fun to make a snowman or go skiing. Okay, go skiing. Okay. Yes. Okay, that's what then. I have another word, gun. Give me 1 second. Gun. Okay, gun. The last word, gun. Okay, let me see. Okay. Okay, here Mary's dialect number 11. Okay, and we have never gone skiing. Okay, this is gun. Okay, that's the past participle of go. Go when gone. Okay, perfect. Now, since we're already done, and then you guys are pretty good. Okay, really proud of you guys. Okay, and then really appreciate your efforts, guys. Okay, now let's continue with our exercise. Okay, now the exercise is gonna be answering the question regarding the conversation that Ants and Marys had. Okay, we're doing a comprehension test. Okay, actually number 2 is just like a question and answer practice, okay? So you guys can just read it yourself because this is really simple, okay? So it's, for example, here, was it cold last night? Yes, it was, okay? Look at the structure, okay? I want you guys to check the grammars, okay? Look at this. This, for example, here, number one, you have the was it cold last night? And then the answer is really, yes, it was,
Yes, it,
okay? So this number two is talking about question and answer, and then it's answer in full sentence, okay? This is really good. We need to learn a lot about this, okay? And then guys, read it, okay? Most of these words are used on the conversation above already, okay? Now, to check how much you guys understand about the conversation, let's do the comprehension test, okay? Jadi comprehension test ini untuk mengukur seberapa besar kita mengerti isi percakapan yang dilakukan oleh Anne sama oleh Anne and Mary. Alright? So of course, in a conversation, we do have to understand, right, guys? If not, then it's not gonna be continuing. Okay. All right, guys. Let's do this. Number one. How was the weather this morning? Okay. Let's see. I have here. Let's have Annie. I have Annie. Okay, Annie, would you like to try number one? I mean number 3A. Sorry.
How was the weather this morning? How was the weather? How was the weather this morning? The weather is so cold.
Okay.
it was so cold.
Okay. Ani,
Yes, Miss.
repeat after me. Okay. Jadi tiru saya ya. How was the weather this morning?
How was the weather this morning?
Okay. Then I'm expecting you guys to answer complete. Okay, like this. Like number 2, the question and answer practice. Okay, remember. Look at this. Number 1. Was it cold last night? And the answer is yes, it was. Okay, I don't want to hear you guys say yes only. Okay, yes, maybe it's right like that. So you can just answer yes, but actually in the grammar like that, you need to answer complete. It's better that way. Okay. So how was the weather this morning? Okay. Your answer is
The weather is so cold this morning.
okay. So like here. Okay, let me write. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me add the text. Let me write here. Okay. So your answer is the weather
The weather was so cold this morning.
was so cold. Okay. Now, okay. Now, right here, I mean, give you a little bit alternative of saying that. Okay. Now, look at this, guys. Okay. Give me a moment. Let me do this. Okay. Or you can do like this. Okay. Now, how was the weather this morning? Now, right here, the question is talking about the weather, right? Now, the weather, you can use the you can substitute the weather with the it, okay? The pronoun it, okay? So you can just answer, it was cold, like that, instead of you repeating the weather, okay? That's better. I mean, you can use that, okay? Let me see. Okay, look at this. The question right here. On point number 2 here, give me a highlight. let me show you guys. Check this out. Check it out, guys. Okay, right here, especially Annie. Okay, Annie, are you still here?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, look at this, Annie. Can you read that, the one I highlighted?
How was the weather in Denver last week? It was cloudy last week.
You see that? So the answer, you're not necessary repeating the weather in Denver like that, okay? Because when you can just substitute that with the pronoun it. Okay, so instead of saying the weather in Denver, you can just say it was cloudy last week. Okay, so if we use that kind of answer, how would you answer number 3A, Annie?
It was cold this
So
morning.
cold.
It was
so cold.
cold this morning.
Okay, so yes. Okay, so let me do this. So you can use it was so cold. Okay, when it's so cold and cold is totally different. Okay, maybe cold is only like probably like 40 40 degree Fahrenheit, but when it's cold, probably like 20 degree Fahrenheit or 35, like that. Okay, so cold, it's like it says very cold. Okay, let's say like that. Maybe the weather it's dropping like that. So you say it's so cold, because so cold has the synonym of freezing or very cold instead of cold. Okay, on the conversation it says that let me show you guys now where the, let's check out Anne's and Mary's conversation. Okay, let's say what they say about the weather. Oh, it feels so cold this morning. Okay, so Annie, it says so cold. Okay, yes, it's 35 degree Fahrenheit, so it's so cold. More, it's jadi lebih dingin dari biasanya ya. Sangat dingin. Kalau di bahasa Indonesia kan tuh seperti so is sangat dingin. Okay, so it was so cold. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Okay, do you have any question, Annie?
No, Miss, thank you.
Okay, perfect. Okay, hope you understand. Okay, okay, let's continue with number B. What happened to Mary's car? Okay, let's see. Let me see who hasn't gotten their turn yet. Okay. Second. Oh, I have E. Oh, okay, so. One moment, okay. Okay, whoever wanna try to answer, you can raise your hands, okay? I'm gonna, if there are other people that haven't gotten their turn, okay, on the conversation, I'm gonna give you the opportunity, the chance to answer the comprehension test, okay? I'll have, okay, here I have Jenny. Okay.
Okay, Miss. What happened to Mary's car? It was covered with frost.
Okay. All right. So what happened to Mary's car? It was covered with frost. Okay. Now, do you remember the story? Which part is it? The whole car that covered by frost, or only a particular part of the car?
Oh, only the car windshield.
Okay, so that's the car's windshield. Okay, windshield. Okay, so let's look. Okay, let's check number Mary's number one. Early this morning, my car's windshield was covered with frost. So only the windshield, okay? So not the whole car, okay? Let's so make it clearly, okay? If only a little, only some part or the whole car there, okay?
Okay.
Let's try again. The answer.
What happened to Mary's car? The car's windshield was covered with frost.
Okay. What happened to Mary's car? Okay. Okay. So let's see. The cars. Okay, look here. Okay, you back here first. Let's go see the structure of the question. Okay, what happened to Mary's car? Okay, now Mary's car. Okay, Mary's car. Okay, Mary is a she. Okay, so let's answer that when for possession of a she is going to be
Her.
her. Yes. Okay, let's do it. That her.
Okay. Her car's windshield was
Yes.
covered with frost.
Perfect. Her car's windshield was covered with frost. Frost, sorry. Okay, perfect. So when we answer, we can use the pronoun anything that related to the question like that. So we don't need to repeat. Okay, that's why we the question. I mean, like answering. Okay, let me see if there is an example here. Okay, there's none of that. Okay, that's it. Okay, that's good. Very good. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Jenny. Okay, that's very good. Okay. Now let's continue number 3. What did Mary do to her car? Okay, after Jenny. Okay. Who would like to try? Okay, I have here Lim Lin Xiang. Okay, let's try this.
Okay. What did Mary do to her car? She sprayed her car with water.
Okay. Let's repeat again, please.
She sprayed her car with water.
See? Okay. Now, her car here, can you substitute with any pronoun? She sprayed instead of
her car. Oh, it's
yes. You can repeat it, please.
She sprayed it with water.
Okay. She sprayed with water. With water. Okay, perfect. Okay. Excellent. Okay, so anything that we try not to repeat. If there is a we can use the substitute like that. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Next, number D. What was the temperature when Mary woke up? Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Okay, so let me have Uni.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, Uni, let's try number D.
What was the temperature when Mary woke up? It was 35 degrees Fahrenheit when she woke up.
Okay. Okay, right here, temperature.
Temperature.
Yes. What was the temperature when Mary woke up?
It was 35 degrees Fahrenheit when she woke up.
Okay. It was 35 degree Fahrenheit when she woke up. Okay. Okay, let me see. This is Fahrenheit. Has to be okay. There you go. Okay, perfect. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Yuni.
Thank you, Miss.
Next, let's continue with question E. Okay, sorry. Okay. How will it be in the afternoon? Okay. How will it be in the afternoon?
How will it? It will be rainy in the afternoon.
Oh, okay. It's Uni. Okay. Okay. So it will be raining in the afternoon. Yes. Okay. Sure. Let me write it. Okay. It will be raining in the afternoon. Okay. Thank you, Uni.
Thank you, Miss Susan.
Next, let's do number F. How long will it be raining? Let's have Hastuti try number F. Okay, Hastuti not there. Let's have Angelina.
Yes, Miss. How long will it be raining? It will be rain for the rest of the week.
Can you repeat again?
It will be rain for the rest of the week.
Okay, now let me write it, okay, before we talk about it. It will be rain
For the rest of the week.
for the rest of the week. Okay, check this out, Angel. Okay, look. It will, okay, look at the question first. How long will it be raining? Okay, now your answer is it will be rain. We have the be. When it's be, your verb has to be plus ing. You
It will
remember?
be raining for
Yeah.
the rest of the week.
Yes, okay. So it's going to be continuous tense, future continuous tense. Okay? Okay, perfect. Thank you, Angelina. Now let's continue number G. How was the weather until the weekend? Okay, let's have JJ.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, let's try number G.
How long is the weather until the weekend? It will be raining.
Oh, okay. Let me, how is the weather until the weekend? The weather. Can you repeat again?
The weather, the weather will be rainy until the weekend.
Okay. So, okay, number G, okay? Now, the weather, you can substitute with the it, okay?
Okay, Miss.
So, let's do this. So, let me write it your answer first before, okay. Your answer is the weather
The weather will be
will
Rainy.
be rain. Okay, so right here, okay? Now, how is the weather until the weekend? Now, the weather you can
Will be
use,
raining.
excuse me, what did you say?
The weather will be raining until this weekend.
Until this weekend. Until the weekend.
Or until the weekend.
Okay, so look at this. Okay, now for the word weather, actually from the question, how is the weather until the weekend? Okay, now actually for the time when somebody is asking, there is a question regarding the time, this until the weekend is explaining the time, right? Okay, it's explaining the time. Now once in a while, if you can either repeat that time explanation or you can just ignore it. Okay, now okay, but for the subject here, how is the subject here is the weather. Okay, now the weather, it's most of the time we always substitute that with the pronoun. Okay, either she, he, it. Okay, we, okay, we can use substitute that like that. So since the weather here, we can substitute with the it. Okay, just like that. How was the weather in Denver last week? It says right here, the subject is the weather in Denver. Okay, it says it was cloudy. Okay, or you can, it was cloudy last week, you add the time explanation there. Okay, so right here the subject we gonna substitute with the it. Okay,
Okay, Miss.
so let's do this. It will be raining until the weekend. Okay, so you can use that. Okay, so for me, instead of will, I will use we can use, okay, there is another way also, you know, when it's the same like when we speak in Indonesian, we have many ways to express the same meaning like that, right? For me, I'll say like that. It's going to rain. Okay, how's the weather until the weekend? It's going to rain. Okay, you can just answer that. Okay, instead of it'll be raining until the weekend. Okay.
Okay, Miss. Thank you, Miss.
You're welcome. But the meaning is the same. Okay, it's going to rain. It's going to be raining. Okay, when you use be, of course, gonna be the rain, the verb plus ing. Okay, so always remember that, guys. Okay, it's going to rain. Okay, it's going to be raining. Okay. All right, so number 8, let's continue. Number 8, why will it be difficult for Anne when it rains this afternoon? Okay, let's see who wants to try this. Let's have Lily.
Why will it be difficult for Anne when it rains this afternoon?
Okay.
Why will it?
Let's check the conversation. Where is that? Let's check it out. Okay, it is going to rain this afternoon, not only Dasar but also the rest of the week. Oh, it is going to be miserable. I have a full class schedule today and tomorrow. To walk from class to class, I'll be juggle my books and umbrella trying not to get wet. Okay, so that's it. This sentence here is actually the and explaining why she feels miserable because it's going to be raining for the rest of the week. Okay, jadi di sini dialog ends yang nomor 5 ini menjelaskan mengapa dia merasa akan menyebalkan kalau sisa minggu ini akan hujan terus. Okay, so she say, okay, I have a full class schedule today and tomorrow. To walk from class to class, I'll have to juggle my books and umbrella, trying not to get wet. Okay, so try to summarize the question, the answer from that statement. So, okay, let's go back. The question is, why will it be difficult for Anne when it rains this afternoon? Mengapa akan sangat menyulitkan bagi Anne bila hujan sore ini?
Because
yes. Because she first, because she has a full class of schedule, right?
yes.
Okay, so and then she has a full class of schedule, and then she has to carry a lot of books, right? There is a
Yes.
So we can just use that, okay? And then because she has
a
full
class schedule and she
class schedule
and she will have to juggle her books and her umbrella.
Oh, okay. Those are just the actually why she has to juggle it, because she has a lot of books to carry, right? So
Yes.
if she doesn't have those books to carry, she doesn't need to juggle it with the umbrella. So what we're gonna explain, so we don't need to explain the juggling thing, okay? We don't need that because she has a full class schedule and a lot of books to carry with, right? If there is no books to carry, then she doesn't, that's not gonna happen, right? The juggling thing. Okay, so
Yes, ma'am.
she has a full class
Because she has a full class schedule and she carried too many books.
And then she has to carry, right? Because she doesn't put in the locker. She has to carry
too many books.
She has to carry don't say too many, I mean too many, right? She has to carry all her books. Okay, let me see that. What kind of books does she carry? Because she has to carry her books. That's it. She has to carry a lot of books.
A lot of books.
Yes. Okay, that's it. Okay.
Okay, Miss.
Good enough. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
You're welcome. Okay. Let's say number I. Will it? When will it start raining really hard? Okay. When will it start raining really hard? Okay. Everybody can raise your hands and then try to answer. Okay. And then we can just checking the conversation again if you're not sure. Okay. You can give a try, okay? Let's have Jenny try number I.
Okay, Miss. When will it start raining really hard? It will be raining really hard by 3 o'clock.
Okay. It will start. Yes? Because the question is, when will it start? Jadi, kapan dimulai? Right? So, it'll
Okay, Miss.
start. So,
Okay.
you can, okay, let's write your answer first, okay?
It will be raining really hard by 3 o'clock.
Raining really hard by 3
o'clock.
Okay, so
okay,
right here we check the question first. Okay, right here, when will it start raining really hard? It'll start. Okay, now based on the structure of the question, we'll answer like this. Okay, let me write it here. Okay, on the bottom here, because there's not enough space there, so we can see it clearly. We are here. Okay, this is for I. So we can say like this: when will it start raining? It will start. Okay, so because this is already start what? Okay, it will start raining. Okay, second.
It will start raining
By
3 o'clock.
Or it says it will start raining really hard by
3 o'clock.
Okay. See, so let's check yours. It will be raining really hard by 3. Okay, so that's missing the start. Okay, so we're gonna have to use the start. It will start raining really hard by 3 o'clock. Okay.
Okay, Miss.
Or we can just use instead of 3 o'clock, because it's 3 in the afternoon, in the evening, right? So it says, let me check this, show you guys. Okay, look at this. Look at the conversation here. Where is it? First, check it. This. Okay, like this. Mary's dialect number 6. Then you say that it would start to drizzle around noon, and then it would rain really hard by 3 o'clock. Okay, so that's in the afternoon. Okay, jadi ini sudah sore ya, jam 3 sore. So instead of that, we can use this. It's another way you can answer like this. Okay. Let me check my answer here. Okay. So we can say like this. It will start raining by 3 p.m. Instead of 3 o'clock, you can use 3 p.m. Okay. Like that.
Okay.
Yes. Because we know that's already in the evening, so we can use 3 p.m. or 3 o'clock, up to you. Okay. Okay. Thank you,
Miss, thank
Jenny.
you. Yeah, thank you, Miss.
Welcome. Now let's continue with the question J. How will it be during the coming weekend? How will it be during the coming weekend? Okay, anybody else want to try? Okay, let's have Angelina. Let's try number J.
How will it be during the coming weekend? It will be foggy, windy, and rainy.
Okay. Remember when? I mean, there is another explanation there. Let's check it out. Let's check the conversation here. Where is it? Okay, there's a slim chance of sunshine by Saturday. However, it will be foggy, windy, and rainy before the sun comes out this weekend. Okay, that's this words here has the meaning. Remember when we did the idioms last week, 2 weeks ago actually. Okay, so this has the meaning. Okay, now before the sun comes out means before sunrise. Okay, sunrise itu berarti matahari terbit. Jadi sebelum matahari terbit akan foggy, windy, and rainy. Okay, jadi setelah itu terjadi sebelum matahari terbit. Maybe it's about like 7 or 8 o'clock before that, before 7 and 8 o'clock. Okay, then it will be that. So we have to mention that. Okay, so let's go back to the question. So answer is it will be Angelina.
It will be foggy, windy, and rainy before the sun comes out.
Okay, yes. Before the sun comes out. Okay, so or you can use that before the sunrise. Okay, that is same. Sunrise. Well, okay. This the space is really small, so let me see. Let me do this first. Okay, so let's instead of the before the sun comes out, it's really long, right? You guys can say before sunrise, the sunrise. Okay, that's the same meaning. Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you, Angelina. Okay, we have K, L, M, and O. Okay, I'm gonna keep these questions. Okay, for the following week. Okay, guys. I hope you guys can try to understand more, okay, and then try to what do you call answer this, okay, with the right structure of grammar. Okay, guys. Okay, so and then also we'll continue with the discussion about the weather in our country. Okay, discussion here, ABC. Okay, next week I'm gonna have a grammar review. Okay, about the nouns. Okay, I'm gonna explain to you guys a little bit more, a little bit. I believe you guys already understand, already learned that. Just refresh your memory. Okay, that'll be helping you guys and helping myself also. Okay, guys. Can you guys read this question? Yeah, question and answer here is really short and then really simple. But remember when we have to use the pronoun, okay? Pay attention to that, okay? So that way we don't repeat the some of the words in the question that way. Okay, guys. Oke, jadi nanti ini yang selanjutnya dari K sampai O ini kita lanjutkan minggu depan. Saya harap kalian coba menjawab sendiri ya. Jadi kita bisa lebih banyak yang bisa ini try to answer it, okay? We learn here together, okay? No one is right, no one is wrong. So we just here to support each other. Okay, I'm here to give you a little review here and there. okay, to make you guys better and then myself also. Okay, and then minggu depan kita akan lanjutkan tentang bagaimana sih ini discussion here tentang cuaca di negara kita, okay? And then I hope you guys get yourself ready, so we'll have more fun here, okay? And then more of you guys can raise hand and then try, okay, guys? Okay, then it's already 8, okay? Okay, I'll end the class today. Okay, hope you guys remember everything that we learned together today. Okay, then thank you for joining the class, guys. Okay,
Thank you.
have a nice.
Thank you, Miss Susan.
Thank you, Miss Susan. God bless you. See you next week.
Bless you, Miss.
Yeah, see you next week.
Next week.